Alright guys, let's go quickly and see what's really new in InDesign 2022. Currently we do have that new update, capture feature. So for example here we have that image which I downloaded from freepik.com, and let's say we would like to capture some color palettes from that image, or maybe some type fonts or even vectors. So currently now we can right click on a similar image after selecting that one, and you can find extract from image, either color themes, shapes or type, and you can find the same option as well in object menu right here, or even from your CC libraries. So here we have our libraries panel, and before we extract any elements, make sure you create a new library, or even select the library you want these elements to go to, because these elements will be exported to your active library. So currently I created a new one, then I can go ahead and click on that plus in here, then we can find extract from image. And here as you can see guys, we do have color themes tab, where we can get a color palette from that image, then we can use it through our brochure or so. And also what's really cool is that we can adjust these colors in here. So for example, we do have two light blue colors, we can select that one maybe and pick a skin color or a skin tone like that. Also let's say we're looking only for that color, we can select that color in here and copy that color, then we can use it within our elements. Also we do have color mode in here, so instead of colorful we can select maybe something like bright or maybe deep, something like that. And let's say we're happy with that, let's save that to our libraries. Now as you can see, instantly we have these colors in here. Later we can import these colors to our swatches if we want to. And by the way guys, you can also extract from other images by clicking on the plus icon in here. Then you can select from your computer another image, then extract maybe another palette or so. Also we do have that shapes tab in here, which is sort of like vector tracing in Illustrator. However, I still feel that using Illustrator for a similar purpose will be much better. But anyway, we do have some controls in here. We can increase detail or maybe reduce that one. You can also invert details, smooth and save. And also we do have a little eraser in here that we can use maybe to remove some parts, maybe like these dots in here and so on. Anyway, I don't really like using that one in InDesign. Illustrator will be giving you way much control over your shapes, and I hope they improve that one in coming updates. However, what's really amazing is that type tab in here, which is so similar by the way to match fonts in Photoshop. So let's say we like that font in here and we don't really know which font is that. We do have that selection in here which we can adjust, so let's move that one aside. Then let's reduce its size a bit. Then we can click in here, find similar fonts. And as you can see guys, it's doing a great job. So here we do have sample text, which let's do it as you can see in here. You can change that, maybe something like ABCs or so. Also you do have some fonts in here, which you can select maybe that one. And let's say that this font in here is so similar to that font. We can save that one to our libraries. And even we can edit that font by clicking in here, where you can change your font size or style. Maybe you do have light or bold from that font. Also you get to change leading and checking for that font, maybe uppercase letters and so on. And once you're happy with that, we can save that to our libraries, where you can see that one in here. And by default, as you can see guys, it's gonna be a character style. You can change that one from here to make it a paragraph style if you're looking for that. And by the way guys, if you'd like to master Photoshop, Illustrator and InDesign, along with graphic design theories, with tons of graphic designs, real world projects, exercises and design assets, you can go ahead and check out my graphic design masterclass, which you can find its link in the description. And believe me guys, this can be a career changing masterclass. Anyway, let's go back to our video. Also, we do have a new update user interface of InDesign 2022, where you can be scaling that one by going to Preferences, selecting InDesign menu, Preferences. Here you can find User Interface Scaling, and from here, guys, you can enlarge your user interface scaling, which is going to be very handy, by the way, if you're designing on a large screen, maybe something like 6K screens, Retina display, and so on and so forth. Also, now we can import your Photoshops and Illustrators shortcuts to Adobe InDesign by going to Edit. Then here we have Keyboard Shortcuts, and from here you can select Illustrator or Photoshop. And also now we have a very minor update to Story Editor in InDesign. And simply, guys, Story Editor is where you can edit your type in a better way. So here, for example, we do have that dummy text. Right clicking that one, you can see that we have Edit in Story Editor. And from here you can easily edit your type if you're looking for that. Or even you can see your entire text in here. So for example, here we do have that overset text. And you can tell that by that red line in here. In InDesign 2022, we do have a minor terminology update. It's not an update or anything. They just changed the name of master pages to parent pages. And that's basically, guys, because they're trying to use better terminologies for their tools and features. So if you go to Pages panel, in here you can find that we have a parent instead of a master page. And it's the same, there is no differences in there. Also, when you right click, you'll find that we do have parent, new parent, instead of new master page, and so on and so forth. So hope you enjoyed that one, guys. Go ahead and experiment with these new updates in here, and I'll be seeing you in next one.